You see him there? The lone wolf who keeps his distance. What happens when you try to cross his line? Ever wonder what happens when you try to cross the line of a Sigma male? What boundaries do they refuse to allow anyone to cross? Let me tell you, it's more than just space. It's their very essence. Picture this. You're at a gathering, everyone's chatting, laughing, and trying to grab attention. But then, there's that one guy, the one who's not fazed by anyone. He stands there, calm, confident, and totally detached from the noise. He doesn't need validation from anyone, not because he's rude, but because his boundaries are clear. And trust me, he's not afraid to defend them. Sigma males are masters of their own world. They have rules, principles, and boundaries that are non-negotiable. Try to cross them, and you'll quickly find yourself on the wrong side of his personal space, forever. In today's video, we're diving deep into the boundaries Sigma males never allow you to cross. Get ready to understand why these lines exist, what they mean, and how crossing them could have consequences. Let's get into it, Sigmas. Point 1. Sigma males' time is sacred. For a Sigma male, time is everything. It is their most precious commodity, and they guard it fiercely. Unlike others who might casually pass the time with small talk or pointless chatter, Sigma males prioritize productivity and self-growth. Every moment counts, and they don't give away their time easily. This is not a matter of arrogance, but of principle. Sigma males are fiercely independent and highly selective about how they spend their time. Whether it's personal development, a creative project, or deep, meaningful connections, they only invest in things that align with their values. So, if you're someone who frequently demands their time for shallow interactions or trivial matters, don't be surprised when they pull back. Sigma males value purpose in everything they do, and anything that lacks substance is simply not worth their attention. This doesn't mean they are unapproachable or cold. They just have high standards when it comes to how their time is spent. If a Sigma male is not making time for you, it's likely because you haven't earned it. It's all about mutual respect. They are more inclined to engage with those who add value to their lives or who contribute to their personal growth. If you're not offering something meaningful or showing respect for their time, you'll quickly notice that the door to their world closes. For the Sigma male, time is not just a luxury, it's an investment in their future. To gain access to that valuable resource, you need to demonstrate that you, too, understand its worth. Respect their time, and you'll find yourself on the inside. Disrespect it, and you'll quickly find yourself left out. Point 2. The boundary of authenticity. No room for fake connections. Sigma males have a natural radar for anything that feels fake or disingenuous. They can spot inauthenticity from miles away, whether it's in friendships, compliments, or even casual conversations. This heightened sensitivity to authenticity is one of the core traits of the Sigma personality. What sets Sigma males apart from others is their deep-seated value for honesty and sincerity. Unlike other personality types that might tolerate surface-level interactions for the sake of fitting in or gaining social approval, Sigmas have no patience for pretense. To them, authenticity is not just a preference, it's a non-negotiable standard. If someone is pretending to be someone they're not, or if they're only offering compliments to manipulate or gain something in return, the Sigma male will notice. Imagine you're trying to flatter a Sigma male, thinking you'll win him over with empty praise or exaggerated flattery. That tactic will backfire. A Sigma male doesn't need external validation or fake praise to feel good about himself. In fact, he'll likely recognize the ulterior motive behind the compliments. He values depth over surface-level niceties and prefers meaningful interactions that are based on mutual respect and truth. If you're not genuine with him, don't be surprised if he pulls away or simply stops engaging altogether. For Sigma males, it's not about accumulating a large circle of acquaintances or socializing with anyone who shows interest. They prioritize quality over quantity in relationships. They understand the value of true, authentic connections and don't waste time on shallow or transactional relationships. They don't need constant validation from others, nor do they need to engage in social games just to maintain appearances. If someone isn't being real with them, it's not just a matter of disinterest, it's a matter of principle. A Sigma male prefers solitude or a small, tight-knit group of like-minded individuals who share his values and authenticity. In short, Sigma males have a keen sense for inauthenticity, and they don't tolerate it. If you're not willing to be real with them, you'll quickly find yourself out of their circle. Whether it's fake friendships, fake compliments, or people pretending to be something they're not, Sigma males will distance themselves from anything that doesn't align with their values of honesty and genuine connection. Authenticity is key, and if you're not bringing it to the table, you can expect to be ignored. Point 3. Space, physical and emotional distance. A Sigma male's space is sacred and non-negotiable. He doesn't appreciate people invading his personal or emotional boundaries, no matter how well you know him. This respect for space is a core trait that defines him. He doesn't require constant social interaction to feel validated or fulfilled, and in fact he thrives in solitude. For him, his alone time isn't just about being physically alone, it's a time for deep reflection, recharging, and personal growth. When dealing with a Sigma male, understanding and respecting his boundaries is crucial. Unlike more extroverted personalities who might seek constant interaction, the Sigma male operates in a world where his time and energy are precious commodities. If you try to get too close, too quickly, you risk alienating him. It's not about a lack of interest, but rather a need to maintain his autonomy and inner peace. He finds strength in his space, and this solitude allows him to process the world around him on his own terms. Attempting to force your way into his world is not just disrespectful, it's counterproductive. A Sigma male doesn't like being rushed or pressured into emotional intimacy. If you push too hard, you might find yourself shut out. His world is carefully curated, and only those who respect his boundaries are allowed in. This respect for space is a cornerstone of the Sigma male's personality. It's not about being cold or distant, it's about self-preservation and emotional clarity. The Sigma male doesn't look for validation through others, so he values his independence above all else. If you understand this and give him the space he needs, you'll likely build a meaningful relationship, but push too hard or too fast and you'll risk being locked out of his world for good. Point 4. Control over his own life and decisions. Sigma males are known for their fierce independence. Unlike others who may seek validation or guidance from outside sources, Sigma males make their own decisions. Whether it's about their career, relationships, or personal goals, they trust their instincts and prefer to carve their own path. They don't follow the crowd, and they certainly don't let anyone dictate their lives. This trait makes them unique in a world where conformity is often the norm. If someone attempts to control or steer a Sigma male's decisions, they'll quickly learn that he's not easily manipulated. While a Sigma male might listen to advice or suggestions, he always retains the right to choose his own course. Cross the line into trying to control his actions, and you'll find yourself quickly sidelined. In the world of a Sigma male, your influence becomes irrelevant if you disrespect his autonomy. What's essential to understand is that Sigma males don't typically ask for advice unless they genuinely need it. They value their independence and are confident in their ability to make decisions. If you respect that autonomy, you'll earn their respect. Try to impose your views without being invited, and you may end up losing both their respect and trust. Point 5. Emotional manipulation, a non-starter. Emotional manipulation has no place in the world of a Sigma male. These individuals are emotionally self-sufficient and don't rely on others for validation or support. Unlike many who seek emotional reassurance or try to maintain connections through guilt, Sigma males are independent and grounded. Attempting to manipulate them emotionally is futile. If you try to guilt trip or control them, it's simply a one-way ticket to being ignored or shut out of their life. Sigma males don't play games with emotional control. They are straightforward and value honesty above all else. When you try to manipulate emotions or use underhanded tactics, you're only creating unnecessary noise that has no place in their world. They don't have time for games. What matters to them is clarity and respect in communication. Any attempts to bypass direct, honest interaction will only push you further away. So if you think you can manipulate a Sigma male with emotional tactics, think again. They thrive on authenticity and transparency, and they don't tolerate emotional games. If you're not keeping it real, don't expect to stay in their life for long. For a Sigma male, emotional manipulation won't work. Keep it genuine or prepare to be dismissed. So there you have it, Sigmas. The boundaries you should never allow anyone to cross. Protect your time, your authenticity, your space, your decisions, and your emotions. Set these boundaries and watch how your life transforms. Stay true to who you are, because that's the Sigma way. If you found this valuable, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and join the Sigma community. Let's continue to apply these Sigma qualities to live our lives with purpose and impact. Remember, you've got this.